China and the United States take up about the same amount of land. In the south, you'll find modern cities, towering karst mountains, matrilineal societies, beautifully preserved ancient villages, death-defying gorges and stunning lakes. Plan your swing of South China right, and you'll be able to see the very best that the country has to offer. In this video, you'll see the top 10 most amazing destinations in South China that make each destination a must-visit. Whether you're a history buff, a foodie, or an adventure seeker, there's something for everyone. So pack your bags, and let's set off on this Colombian adventure together. Starting with number 10, Lugu Lake. This unique culture draws crowds of tourists, but the trek up to Lugu Lake is worth it. To get here, you'll have to ascend an ancient switchback road, and the first sight of the lake will leave you breathless. Forested hills slope out of pristine waters while small towns dot the shores. And Lugu Lake is home to one of the last matrilineal societies on Earth. Luo Shui is home to the Masua people, where children take their mother's last names, and daughters are preferred over sons. At number 9, Tiger Leaping Gorge. Tiger Leaping Gorge, deepest mountain hole in world, in Lijiang, Yunnan Province, China. It's almost 1,000 meters from the top of the Habashan Mountains to the rushing waters of the Jinsha River. Either way, this 16 kilometers long river gorge is beautiful every step of the way, but you'll have to earn it. The high trail trek will have you stepping carefully over loose stones on the edge of the mountains as you pass locals leading donkeys. Of course, you can always tour the Tiger Leaping Gorge from the Lo Trail on a tour bus if you're not feeling so adventurous. At number 8, Macau. The Vegas of China, this gambling town has all the glamour of Sin City but with more history. Macau was a Portuguese colony for more than 300 years, and you can see the evidence on the ground. Ancient Chinese temples rise out of streets covered in traditional Portuguese tiles to create a stunning mosaic of blended cultures. And you'll find this juxtaposition everywhere. Colonial buildings sit right next to flashy casinos and new boutiques. You can choose to dine on traditional Chinese fare, Portuguese food, or a fusion of the two known as Macanese. At number 7, Lijiang Old Town. Lijiang Old Town is one of China's 4 best preserved ancient cities. Cobblestone streets lead you over stone bridges as babbling canals drive water wheels. After taking some time to admire the giant goldfish in the canals below, you'll notice the ancient streets are now lined with shops, family-owned hotels, restaurants, and bars. The city has lost none of its old-world charm. 4 main streets lead out of Sifang Square at the center of town, and they connect a network of laneways with over 350 bridges. At number 6. Dali. Dali was a backpacker hangout. It was sort of a rite of passage for backpackers in Western China to spend a couple of weeks hanging out on Arai Lake. But now dreadlocked Westerners have been replaced with the rapidly growing middle-class travelers of China herself. While domestic tourism has boomed in Dali over the years, the local population still makes daily life in Dali extremely interesting. And there is plenty to discover in the mountains above Dali's Arai Lake. Or you can simply choose to join the Chinese tourists with buy flowers in their hair by eating, drinking and partying. At number 5. Guilin. A centuries-old medieval moat awaits you in the city of Guilin. Local boats still travel the moat and other waterways connecting the city's 2 lakes, Shanhu and Ronghu. The sun and moon temples light up at night on the shores of Lake Shanhu to help light up the dramatic limestone karst mountains that crown the landscape. This beautiful but aging city serves as the gateway to Guangxi. It's full of modern amenities, and plenty of the locals speak English. Guilin is a beautiful rest stop where you can plan your Li River cruise and journey deep into scenic Guangxi. At number 4. Kunming. Kunming is a laid-back city on the Dianqi Pool. Often referred to as one of China's most livable cities, tourists will find Kunming incredibly relaxing. And this enjoyable city is near some beautiful temples and national parks like the Stone Forest, where limestone karsts provide a stunning landscape. The city's Buddhist bamboo temple is full of beautiful statues while the Taihua Temple towers above the Dianqi Pool. But, like many Chinese cities, old neighborhoods are being torn down for modern stores, and traffic is becoming a new problem. Yet Kunming still retains its friendly, laid-back vibe. At number 3. Longji Terraces. There is something absolutely spiritual about staring at rice terraces. The lines carved into the earth are smooth and mathematical yet feminine. And all this earth-carving artwork produces China's carbohydrate staple rice. Something primal, deep down inside, makes you feel good and at peace with the landscape that you're marveling at. The pools on Longji Terraces softly reflect the sun while the ears of the rice plant glow yellow during harvest time. At number 2. Yanshua. Step into another world in Yanshua County. This beautiful stretch of land is an ethereal landscape of unbelievable karst mountains. You'll be floored by the dramatic green Lotus Peak and even more impressed that there's a hiking trail to the top. The main tourist town of Shijie has grown quite a bit in recent years. You'll hear plenty of loud club music as the sun sets, and you'll have to battle your way through a maze of selfie sticks to get about town, but you can still escape to quiet rooftop bars to take in the serenity of the surroundings. As the day breaks, you can take dreamy bamboo raft rides or cycle through magical valleys out of Yanshua town as the landscape grows more surreal. Check out the number 1 places in our list. Hong Kong. This modern city has every comfortable amenity in the books and is a very easy, yet expensive, travel destination. The public transportation systems are incredibly smooth, and they will take you to adventures like hiking lonely islands or kayaking under volcanic sea arches. And this city is one of the world's culinary capitals where Cantonese, Sichuanese, Japanese and French cuisines collide. There's plenty of high-end shopping at glitzy boutiques, and the nightlife keeps bumping until the morning hours. And, to cap it all off, Hong Kong is an incredibly safe city for tourists. Thank you for embarking on this incredible journey with us. These 10 enchanting destinations are just a small taste of the immense beauty and rich diversity that has to offer. Whether you're a fan of history, culture, or simply appreciate the wonder of nature, has something for everyone. If you enjoyed this adventure, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more amazing travel content until our next adventure. Happy travels!